But it's really color. I was wearing a blue, Air Force blue uniform, but it's kind of faded. I have a better copy of it at home. I look a little nervous. I had a scary time in my life.
There's no picture on there. There's pictures.
Challenges that I faced when I was younger. The greatest challenge, as far as I can see, is when I first joined, enlisted in the military during time of the Vietnam War. I was about to be drafted, and I wasn't in school, so that made me eligible for the draft. I decided to enlist because if you were drafted, you automatically went to Vietnam, and I was trying to avoid that. And by enlisting into the Air Force, I had a better chance of staying in an area where there's no war going on. How was my experience in the Air Force? Well, it was very different because here I left Brooklyn. I lived in Brooklyn all my life. I had my friends here. I started to have girlfriends. I worked in my father's business. I was very, blossoming into an interesting guy. and so, it was difficult at that time to, wonder would I come back alive or not. That was my greatest fear, facing the military. You had a job and you had certain hours you worked. This idea that everybody gets up at 5 o'clock in the morning, that's TV in the movies. You get up based upon the time you have to be at work. As far as the job goes, I wasn't in a war zone, but I was responsible to guard a nuclear-loaded B-52 bombers, which used to go over to Vietnam and bomb. Okay, what do I like about teaching? Well, the first and most important thing is the students. And for someone like myself, with much life experience, as I may have mentioned in the previous interview, giving back to the community, to the city, a city I grew up in, being born in Brooklyn, it's something that I have a strong conviction and desire to give back to the young people today. How has Brooklyn changed over the years? Like night and day. The neighborhoods have totally changed ethnically, racially. Stores have changed totally. This area here, the only thing is the same is the schools, the 3 schools, Brooklyn College, Midwood, the elementary school, Lord's Bakery, and the Air Force recruiter where I joined up, which is right nearby. Okay, excuse me, this group here, you've got to be more quiet, okay? Your guests here, I have to insist, okay? This is important for their project, okay? Please speak softly until this is over. Shh, I'm still getting too much noise. Hello? Oh, please, your guests here. I don't have to ask you to leave. I got to do this, okay? Please. Next question.